standing at the precipice of a huge goal, something you've had in mind for maybe years, but never fully committed to. What if I told you that if you get after it and you really go for this goal, you could not only achieve that goal, but along the way, along the journey, you're going to discover there's all these other benefits that come with the pursuit of a personal goal. Tonight, I'm going to share with you the story of how weightlifting has become more than just a fitness goal for me. It's become a transformative process that's taught me discipline, improved my mindset, and just made me an all-around better version of myself in other areas of my life too. To give you a little backstory, I always thought the idea of being that person that's like always lifting weights and is really strong, I always liked that idea when I was younger, but I never fully committed to getting a training program together, getting a gym membership, and actually doing it until last year. So last spring, I decided to get started, and I found a couple surprising benefits almost right away. Now, the very first thing that I found about weightlifting that may be the most surprising benefit of them all was that lifting weights actually completely fixed my lower back pain. A little counterintuitive, I did not see it coming. I had pulled my lower back the year before by lifting a box, something kind of dumb. But I tried icing it, I tried laying on a heat pad, going to physical therapy. Nothing was working, and I was waiting and waiting to start lifting weights because I wanted to wait for my back to get better. And finally, after like 6 months, I decided, you know what, I'm going to be waiting my whole life, so I'm just going to get started. And I did cautiously start lifting weights, very light at first, and after about 6 or 8 weeks of this, I came to a moment where I realized I couldn't even remember when the last time my back hurt was. It just kind of fixed itself. So all that core strengthening and stability stuff you're doing when lifting weights can really be good for fixing your lower back, apparently. So the second thing I came to realize as I was on my, gym excursion, you can imagine me in my little fitness outfit. I go to the gym, I wear a big t-shirt every time, I got my headphones on. The second thing that I came to realize while I was in my gym journey was it's super time consuming and weightlifting is actually very, very repetitive, if you can imagine. If you're going 4 days a week and you have like arm day, back day, leg day, you're doing the same thing week after week after week, it's really repetitive, and you could be spending like 6-7 hours in the gym per week. And what I came to realize is I really enjoy using that time to listen to podcasts, listen to sometimes just a YouTube video, but just audio, or an audio book, and I'll learn things while I'm at the gym. So I've found that it's a really solitary time that I can use for other things and use that time productively to learn and think while I'm at the gym. The final thing that I've come to learn about weightlifting, which maybe is a little obvious, but it takes a lot of discipline to make this happen, to keep showing up and to actually have success in any kind of sport or any kind of activity. And I've come to realize that in a given week, there are going to be at least a few days where it's easy, right? Where I wake up and I'm like, I can't wait to get to the gym, it's going to be really fun today. And then there are going to be other days in the same week that are not easy, and I do not feel like going. And I have all these excuses in my head where I'm talking myself out of it, I'm talking myself down, and those are the days that actually count the most. And what I've come to find is if I tell myself, I'll just show up, I'll go to the gym, and I'll just do 2 things. I'll just do, bicep curls and overhead press, and then we can go home. I just give myself that little task. I've come to find that just putting my gym clothes on, driving there, and showing up, even if I just leave at that point, that's better than not going at all. And, sticking in that habit of just showing up and staying in a routine is really valuable. And most of the time, once you're there, it's easy. You just want to stay, and it becomes a lot easier. So getting yourself there is the hardest part. And, if I could share one thing with all of you tonight, we all have different goals. I'm not imagining that everybody here wants to be a weightlifter, but we all have some kind of a goal, right? And what I would tell each and every one of you is that if you get after that goal and you fully commit to it and show up for yourself, you're not only going to prove to yourself that you're capable of achieving that goal, you're also going to find there are so other benefits along the way, and you're gonna meet this new version of yourself that I think you'll be really, really excited to meet and discover.